everyone. How is everybody? All right, let's scroll up and see who is here. We have Leslie, Cheryl, Michaela, Chris, Martha, hello, hello, hello. And we have Brooke, hello, Alex, hello, Tara Lynn, hello. Let's see, hello, Lisa. Who else do we have? Kenny, hi, Kenny. And let's see, Hamona, Carol, hello. See Celine. Hi, Celine. Okay, I think I got everyone here so far. Welcome, welcome, everyone. If I missed anyone, I apologize. It seems, whenever I have to miss a stream or whatever else, it just seems like it's been ages since I've talked to you all. Like, I know I wasn't here Wednesday, but it was good. We had a good visit with family. We went to the pool. Discovered a new shade of pink because apparently I am way too pale for the sun, so we've got super nice fun sunburn. Let's see. There we go. Hi Cheryl. Hi Renee. Hi Marilyn. But it was really good time. But we are back now and we are working in 30 days of creativity. Now when I picked this page, I initially thought I was just going to use Castle Arts, but then I had an idea. And I think I want to try like a little small watercolor background, just like in each little section, and then do a pencil on top of that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do just one at a time here because I don't know how far we get and I don't wanna just spend the whole evening just doing watercolor. So I have these brushes here. I actually got these because I wanna use them with mica powder, but they're also technically watercolor brushes. I put the link in the description below. Hi, Brooke, but I haven't used them yet, so I couldn't even tell you if they're good, if they work for something or not, because I haven't used them yet. So everything that we have out tonight then, obviously we have the book. I have a little piece of paper here, one of my thicker pieces of paper, just so that we don't get any color transfer on the pages I haven't colored yet. We're gonna be using the Castle Art color pencils and the Arteza watercolors. Hi, Ev, how are you? So, this is our color chart. I have it in my head that one of these is definitely gonna be pink. So that tells me I wanna do a little bit of a green background. So we're definitely gonna utilize the spring green. I don't think the jade green. I think we'll do the spring green and then I think we'll do another green, but we'll mix it a little bit with the fern green. So we have a little bit of toned down one. But yeah, that is what we are going to start with. So I'm gonna shift this here. We've got our water, we've got our brushes, all good. So let's go ahead and start by mixing. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Do I want to use this one? Or do I want to use the larger one? Let's see, we got a few loose. Is it just going to be long? See how that got that like rogue fiber there? That drives me crazy. We may just use this one just because, let me see, where are my scissors? Maybe I can trim that one real quick. How is everybody? How was your week? How was your St. Patrick's Day? It's all right, my hands are a little shaky today. I mean, they're usually always shaky, but they're just more so today. I'm just trying to get rid of this rogue fiber. Okay, I think we got it. But yeah, we actually, for the first time in, like we've done like order in and we've done like curbside pickup. But we haven't been to a restaurant in probably about 2-ish years just because of everything. And this past week was the first time that I had been to a restaurant. It was kind of nice, actually. It was kind of nice. Just felt a little bit like back to normal. Do I have a hangover? I don't believe so. I did not drink anything this week. I haven't had any alcoholic beverages in ages. I have a sunburn hangover. Does that count? I don't know if you guys can see it here. My arms are definitely, this is like mild red compared to, I wore like this, I had my suit on because we were at the pool, but I wore a cover up on it and it was a V-neck. So like I have this V-shaped burn like on my, above my chest here, but it's like super red. And I don't know why I thought, but I was just like, oh, I'll be in the shade. We'll be all good. But yeah, it was good. Yes, Ev, I saw your videos. It looks so fun. Hi, Angela. Okay, so we are just, I feel like this is still a little bit too bright. Let's do, no, you know what? Let's just water it down a little bit because it's candy, right? It's candy. So we're just gonna get this, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom in a bit here. Make sure. First time in 2 years tonight. So, oh, that's amazing, Ev. I'm so glad. Isn't it like, it's weird, but also good at the same time? Because obviously you don't wear a mask while you're eating. It was just, yeah, it was interesting. The kids really enjoyed it. They absolutely loved it. All right, so we're gonna have our green here. That's amazing, Ev. 17 years. That is a feat. I love it. Okay, I'm trying not to do this too wet because this isn't watercolor paper. These are just, I didn't like copy it and print it out or anything. This is just the normal Johanna paper. So it's not necessarily meant to hold water or hold water, do watercolors on, which is why you just kind of got to use your water sparingly. Truth be told, I probably would have been better off if I had used a water brush. But what I'm doing is I'm kind of drying my paintbrush and I'm trying to soak up some of the water here. Hi, Shannon. Okay, is it just me or does chat on the phones look a little bit different? I don't know why. It just looks a little weird. Like something changed. I just can't put my finger on it. We do not live together. Ah, that'll do it. Oh, that was a question for Ev. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, no, I'm not hungover. I'm good. But it was a very good trip and got to visit with family that we hadn't seen in a very, very long time. We're just like slowly starting to do things that are a bit more normal. And the kids had a really good time. Had a hard time when it was time to go, but it was very, very good. Kind of nice to break out of the same old that we've been doing for a while. Okay, so it's just a little bit green right now. No timestamps. Ah, okay, that's, you know, they do that sometimes. Hi, Ronnie, where you change it and you can't quite pinpoint what the change is, but you're like, this doesn't look the same. All right, I'll zoom out for you here for just a minute. So now I'm gonna get the fern green. And we're gonna mix in some of that. I'm gonna make a newish color here. Oh, it's hard to see everything when there's so much on the desk, but we're gonna get a bit more of this brighter green. Drove to the party, I drove home. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, it looked like you had, like, it was a blast. I saw the video. Okay. So let's rinse that just a little bit. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. All right, we're gonna grab some of that. Let's see, how much darker is that? That's not too bad, I like that. Okay. So I want it to look like a few different greens, so we may do some other layers here. We might add a little bit of yellow. I'm thinking gel pen later to go over where these stars are. And then before we do our next color, I will probably use the heat gun to dry a little bit. There we go. All right. Could do the raps for AC/DC song, was amazing, right? Hi, Azalina. You have to let me know if that's too loud. But I don't want this to get too wet and have the paper fall apart, so we're gonna dry in between. So now, what do you think of the brush? So far, good. Like for me, because this is a budget set of brushes for sure. I think it was $12.99 for the whole set. And like I said, I initially bought them just so I could use them to brush mica powder onto the polymer clay. But they also are watercolor brushes. And since I decided to do it tonight, I'm like, well, we'll try it for that. Yes, heat gun and activate. I don't know, when it comes to budget pencils, the things that I judge it upon is like, okay, loose fibers, are the fibers coming out while I'm painting? Is it holding enough water? And so far, I like them. I mean, maybe it's just because they're new brushes, but you get a wide range of sizes. You get, there's those three, but you get, I mean, they're not gonna be high-end brushes by any means, but I mean, you get a lot of them. So you get flat brushes, flat round, you get flat angled, plus all of the round brushes. So never ever boil water in a non-ventilated apartment? Well, it would just be steam. What are you boiling in the water? But yeah, I mean, for $12.99, I'll take them. I mean, who knows what their lifespan will be, but you get, how many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 12 brushes for, that's like just over $1 a piece. So I don't expect them to last a long time, but for what they are, hi Christina, for what they are, I like them. Okay, this is almost done. Like I said, you just want to be careful when it's on paper that's not meant to hold watercolor. Okay, I think that's just kind of rough. All right, let's go ahead and get some more of that bright green by itself. Oh, awesome, Joanna, I'm so glad. That's awesome. All right, maybe we should add a little bit of yellow to this one. Do we want to? Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get lemon yellow. I don't know if, oh, did my camera disconnect? Why did my camera disconnect? It should not be doing this. Hang on 1 second. I just realized the little cam is not going to be any good if you guys can't see it. Let me just see if I can just fix it real quick. And if we can, awesome. There we go. Okay, it shouldn't be issues. This one's a new camera from the stuff that disconnected before. So let's make this a little bit brighter because I want to switch it for you all so you can see when I am mixing the colors. Hang on, bear with. There we go. All right, we're all good. It's got to be my USB connections. I'm gonna have to check those. All right, back to it. So this is just our color mixing here. We're gonna add a little bit of the yellow to it because I want it, I mean, it's candy, so I want some nice bright colors. Okay. He does. Steve does have his own Nightbot thing. All right, so now this is going to be a little bit brighter green. Zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. All right, now that's quite a bit of paint, so I'm going to dry my brush and try and drag what I have. And then we'll probably choose one more green that's a little bit darker. Exactly. You're never late. Hi, Sapphire. How are you? These are not Winsor & Newton. These are Arteza watercolors, actually. I do have Winsor & Newton, but I tend to default to Arteza. I like Winsor & Newton. Yeah. I just, for some reason, always grab these ones. Because I also have metallic watercolors with these. Okay. All right, let's add a little bit of this brighter green over here. And we're not using watercolor the whole time. After we are done with this green and we dry it completely, then we're gonna be using a pencil on top of that. We'll choose one more darker green after this. But it's always kind of nice to mix it up a little bit, especially when you're doing different mediums. Yeah, so as far as, I keep wanting to say this weekend, like both Steve and I, like we feel like our clocks are so off because we did this kind of vacation-y style thing during the week. But yeah, so note to self, sitting in the shade does not guarantee you won't get burnt. All right, so we're gonna grab fern green. We are gonna add a little bit of that brighter green, but I want it to be a more dark color than it is bright. Yeah, it does. The Winsor & Newton one I have, though, is actually plastic, I think. I think it's plastic. I'd have to look. It's been a while since I've opened it, honestly. But, yeah, because the funny thing is I was chatting, and I didn't think, I don't know, I thought maybe I got a little bit toasty, but not much. But it wasn't until the next day, and I'm just like, well, that's a brand new shade of pink. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of this here. It's pretty dark. I'm going to work quickly here. There we go. Okay. And honestly, we kind of spaced St. Patrick's Day a little bit yesterday, but conveniently enough, the kids were actually wearing some green, and I still had my green nails on, so technically I was wearing green. Steve was not, though, and the kids definitely pinched him a little bit. Oh, no! But you'll have fun, Ev. You could always bring him with you. Okay, we're almost done here. It looks brighter on camera than it does for me, but I'll post a picture of it when we're done with it, and then you guys will get a better idea of what it actually looks like. Go. Okay, we're almost done. Exactly. Although for me, I don't know. See, that's the way it was with Steve and the kids. He just tans from everything. I just get bright red and it's painful for a few days, and then, you know, you reach the inevitable like uncomfortable stage, and then that's it. And then I'm just as pale underneath as I was before. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more fern green, but we're going to use a little bit of the darker fern green here. Excuse me. Okay, just a little bit. Dry that off. There we go. Just to give it a little bit of a shadow underneath. Yep, Celine, that is me right there. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, that might be a little weird. You know, honestly, it's my own fault because I covered the kids in sunblock. I just didn't put any on myself because I was just like, oh, it'll be fine. I'm pretty covered. I'm in the shade. I've had this body by as long as I can remember. So I really have no one to blame but myself. That's called a little bit of karma right there. Is it karma? It's more just, you know, actions have consequences, and it was more my inaction had consequences because I chose not to put on sunblock. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with where that is now. We can always add some pencil on top of it. So we're gonna go ahead and dry this, and then we're gonna move on to pencil. You tried to find me on Discord? Well, I'm there. I'm always listed to the right as admin. I wasn't on there much the last couple of days because we had family, but yeah. Only change next Friday. I've been told by half a dozen people, don't get a new car. Well, do you want to get a new car? Oh, because you're saying, Johanna, I love car shopping. Gotcha. Carvana brings it to your door? What, like getting a new car? Hang on, I got to scroll back up and see what Johanna said. I think I missed it. Okay, yeah, I've lost it, but still, that's cool. Okay, that is, I think, dry. The paper feels a little rough, but that's just mostly because you've moved the, you know, you've kind of released the fibers a little bit from adding water onto it. Okay, we're going to move this over here. It's out of the way because now I gotta move that, make sure I don't knock that over. Okay. So now we're gonna get out our pencils here, and I know I want to do pink lollipops, so that is what we are going to start with. So let's grab, I want cherry pink, grenadine is nice. Here, I'll show you, these are the colors we're looking at here. So let's do, I wanna do something just very bright, very, this is, you know, in your face kind of candy. Let's grab Indian Red Light. Let's see, Indian Red Light. That's gonna be number 27. Hang on, there we go. Indian Red Light, there we go. And then we're gonna get from there, let's get purple or purple light. Which one do I want? If I want to do grenadine though, maybe we should go for warmer. Grenadine's very much a warm one. Maybe we should go rose pink instead. Let's go purple and rose pink, which is funny because I'm doing pink, but they've called it purple. All right, and rose pink, I think is gonna be on the, yep, there it is, on the next page. Oh, and I did start adding the little battery-powered sharpener to the links in the description below. I've had a couple people ask, and I just keep forgetting to do it. The funny thing is I haven't changed the battery since I put the battery in for the review, and it's the same battery as it was then. So that's encouraging. There we go. It doesn't have an auto stop, but I've gotten used to knowing how long the pencil needs to be in there, so it's not a big deal. All right, so Indian Red Light number 27, and we are using the Castle Art colored pencils. So we're gonna start with our darker one underneath here. But yeah, I asked Steve because I was debating between this page and the cake page, but we haven't done a lot of candy lately, so this one seemed to make more sense. Okay. So I'm kind of using her lines as suggestions as well when you're trying to figure out where to put your darker colors. Do a car swap? Oh, that could be fun. All right, we're gonna do it here. I don't know why, but I just saw this as a pink lollipop. I couldn't see it any other color. That just stuck in my head. I'm thinking that we'll do maybe yellow and pink on this one. But it's nice to get the watercolor part done and out of the way first, because that way you can just layer your pencils on top of it. Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and grab purple. Oh. All right, so now we're gonna do purple, which is definitely more like a pink. Maybe we'll overlap it with like a really like hot pink. Maybe the cherry pink. Okay. But yeah, it was really nice going out to eat, and there's this place here in town that I went. I was surprised, you know, because everybody, you know, you all know I've been doing gluten-free for a while. That's the other thing, is I haven't been like to many restaurants short of, you know, curbside or whatever else. And so I was surprised at how many restaurants catered to gluten-free. Last time I went out to a restaurant, I was not doing the gluten-free thing, so it was nice to see there were so many options. Or if it wasn't like obviously on the menu, they had, you know, like gluten-free substitute for like bread or whatever else. 5,000 miles, nice. It's a Highlander with a monster moonroof, oh my goodness. All right, so now we're gonna do rose pink. Yeah, I think I definitely wanna grab the cherry pink, because I wanted it to be more pink, less magenta, and I think that will balance it out. So, hi Sarah, how are you? All right, let's grab cherry pink. That is number 32, here it is. Hi Sigrid, welcome. All right, so we're going to do cherry pink, and let's see, let's do it on this side. Okay. We're just gonna do it on one side here. So, I didn't see, was Melissa here? I can't remember. She suggested that podcast, I'm All In, that has Scott Patterson. He's the one that hosts it. I'm not too many episodes in. I wanna say I'm like at the 5th or 6th episode, but it's so good. Like, I'm learning so much behind the scenes stuff about Gilmore Girls. Like, did you know that there was potentially a different Dean other than Jared Padalecki, I think is his actual name. But yeah, I was shocked. It's really good. They talk about a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like Luke had this rivalry with, you know, the Max Medina character, and then he finally got him on the podcast. It was just really, really good. Bone broth, is it really good for you? I haven't heard that it's bad for you. True, Christina, true. All right, let's see. So cherry pink was that one, and then we had rose pink. Let's go ahead and grab the purple again. Just a little bit. Then we'll grab the rose pink again. Wait, am I missing a good story, Zelina? All right, Indian Red Light. Okay, and then we'll get the rose pink. Right, Barbara? It's so good. Grogu likes bone broth and apparently frog eggs. Yes, well, he's also like a, I don't know what their species is called. He's a Yoda, so he's probably gonna have a little bit of a different diet than we do. All right. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of, no, let's grab magenta. Hi, Margo, welcome. Magenta. Oh, nice, Angela. Why are you struggling with your dog, Christina? All right, magenta. Just for a darker color around the edge. There we go. All right, so there's that pink one. Let's move on to yellow. Oh no, frozen Sprite? Oh, weird. Hi, Ariane, welcome. Bernard hiked up his leg on a box in the living room. Oh no. Oh, puppy. Okay, so let's grab yellow and then let's do cadmium yellow deep. Definitely gonna grab some of these lighter ones. Lemon yellow. So lemon yellow, let's see, cadmium. Cadmium yellow deep is next to the yellow ochre. Here it is. Let's go ahead and grab the yellow ochre light. There. Exploding Sprite girl, there you go. Oh no! Listen to it as a baby Yoda, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna give that a quick sharpen. All right, so yellow ochre light, we got the cadmium yellow deep, we've got the lemon yellow, and let's grab the lemon yellow light just in case. Yeah, lemon yellow light. All right, so we're gonna do this under part yellow, and then we'll do a different color pink on top of that. So there's definitely kind of a themed color here going on for each one. And then I think we'll move on to the heart one when we're done. So I'm gonna start thinking about what colors we wanna do for that. I don't know if I want to, maybe we'll do a different one. I don't know if I want to do pink again right after we've just done it. We could do the lollipop next. That could be nice. All right, so let's give these a quick sharpen. She doesn't like coffee, so most of the coffee shops actually just had water. Yeah, that, and for Rory, they used cola because Luke was talking about, I keep calling him Luke, but Scott Patterson. All right, so now we're gonna use yellow ochre light. Scott Patterson was talking about it, and like a lot of the food and the coffee and everything, like no one actually eats it because after the tons of takes that they've done, all of the food is actually like pretty cold. Like, and apparently there's been some extras that have mistakenly like taken a bite of it because they were like really hungry or something and they were just completely grossed out. Ooh, Dunkin' iced coffee, nice. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the golden yellow deep. When I chose the lollipop colors, I kind of based them off the background and which colors would look good with a green background. You could do a blue, but I kind of wanted these to pop a little bit. We've already got the pink, which is essentially complementary to the green, and the yellow also kind of pops. We are using the Castle Art colored pencils, and then we used Arteza watercolors behind it. Okay, so now this is the lemon yellow, and I'm gonna kind of go over everything so that it's got this nice kind of bright pop to it. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the golden, oh no, not golden yellow deep. Whew, that could have been bad. Lemon yellow light here. Here we go. Now let's grab just a little bit of the yellow ochre light. And all the links for everything that we're using today are in the description below, as well as with the book and the watercolors and the paintbrushes and everything. I was pretty proud of myself. I made sure I got everything today. All right, so that is the yellow. Let me grab my dusting brush here. And then I want to Brian said, if you're gonna say our teaser, say it right. Okay, if it makes Brian feel any better, when I say Arteza, I hear Arteaser in my head. And also, I was writing something about it the other day, and I miswrote it and somehow added in an extra R, and I was like, oh no! All right, so we're gonna grab cherry pink and grenadine and azalea pink. So yeah, Brian is living rent-free in my head. All right, grenadine light. I just realized in my chart, I spelled grenadine wrong. Apparently it's grenadine. Yay, I can spell. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? I think we'll just do grenadine instead. First round of watercolors are kind of wonky. I need to add more gum arabic to the mix. Were you able to refilm it? I know you were saying you wanted to. Okay, azalea pink. He said his work is done. Awesome. Yep. There's just like little things from various streams that stick, and Brian's Arteaser is one of them. In fact, if you ever say Arteaser, Shannon, like I never type it, but in my head I'm like, no, that wasn't right. She's got to say Arteaser. Words are hard. Oh no. Oh no, Johanna. The kids were super excited because we, you know, spent the last couple of days visiting. We're going to start with cherry let's see. No, which one are we starting with? Yeah, cherry pink. We didn't really pay too much attention to the plants. And when we checked on them today, one of the little strawberries is starting to turn red. And so they were very excited. It's very far from being a size to be eaten, but their carrots started sprouting, and basically everything's still alive. So, you know, you're right every time I touch an Arteaser pencil. Exactly. But the kids were pretty excited. Got their little garden going. All right. So I discovered something else. One of the things that keeps the kids really occupied is when I have an audio book for them. And so usually I'll set aside you know, one of my Audible credits for them, and because it takes us a while to get through a book, because we generally only ever listen to the book when we are in the car going somewhere, because I'm telling you, it makes for such a peaceful, quiet drive because they're both just like zoned out on the story. The last one we did was How to Train Your Dragon, which if you've read the book or seen the movie, like the How to Train Your Dragon movie, we're using grenadine now, is kind of like they just took inspiration from the book and used the characters, but the movie is a very, very different kind of story than the book is. I kind of wish they would have done a movie based on, you know, the way the actual book was, but anyway, I digress. They enjoyed that book, and now the next one we're doing is the kids love Minecraft, and so we're listening to a Minecraft book, but it's narrated by Jack Black, and I'm telling you, it is like immensely more entertaining. The funny thing is, I'm using an azalea pink now. The funny thing is for those of you that have seen Kung Fu Panda, Jack Black does the voice for Poe. And so the kids were listening to the story today, and Steve pointed it out. They're like, hey, doesn't that sound like, I forget how he did it, but the kids were just like shocked and blown away that it was Poe's voice. And so now they just imagine a big fluffy panda is doing everything. Okay, so now we're going to do Indian red light. We're going to use just a little bit of this for a darker color on this side. But they're finding them very entertaining. So we broke the only in the car rule a little bit, and they wanted to listen to a chapter of it for story time tonight. So I had the phone set up in the office here while I was getting set up for stream, and they just listened to the story. So that made it easy. They mixed 3 books together. Yeah, I seem to remember like Aragon wasn't that great. I remember my brother reading the Aragon books and really liking them. And so I think I expected a fair amount out of the movie. I don't remember everything about the movie, but I do remember thinking like, oh, well, I guess that was okay. All right, we're using the cherry pink. But like I read the book and figured, okay, this will be fairly appropriate, you know, for the kids to see as a movie. But they definitely aged up the theme of How to Train Your Dragon. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like anything too bad, but it was definitely catered more towards you know, like 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds kind of thing. Now that I have these two pinks next to each other, I think I want to add just a tiny bit of purple to this one. I think I want to make it a little bit more purpley. So let's grab Mauve Deep. But I mean, I don't know. I suppose it's pretty common that books are never, like the movie adaptations. I can't really think of any one adaptation that follows the book true to form. In fact, like even Outlander, they have, as much as I love the Outlander show and the books, they have started to move away from the original plot of the books. Characters stayed longer than they thought. But they also have Diana Gabaldon kind of approving the way the story is going. So it's not too bad since the original author is like, okay, yeah, I could see this as being a logical plot point. But I don't know. Can anybody think of a movie or show adaptation that did a book justice? He was disappointed in the movie. Yeah. Still doesn't understand why I hate the movie. Yeah, well, when you know, that's kind of why Wheel of Time. I had just finished that book when the series came out on Amazon, and yeah, I was not impressed just because they changed some stuff. But anybody who had just seen it and not seen the other thing, they were like, oh, it's great. But I was like, eh. All right, let's grab a little bit of, let's see, do we want to do, let's actually do a little bit of blue for the sticks, a little bit of blue. So let's grab Cobalt Turquoise. Okay, let's see, that is going to be number 48. Is this one it? No, that's not it. Hang on. Bring this where I can see it. All right, let's see, Cobalt Turquoise. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Well then, the Twilight books way more than the movie. I have seen the Twilight movies. It has been ages and ages. I never read the books. How were the books better than the movie? Like, do you think I would enjoy the storyline more, or is it basically the same kind of thing? Because obviously, you know, a lot of the kind of consensus of Twilight is that, you know, everybody's kind of, I don't know. But if the books are better, I might give it another shot. All right, so let's go ahead and use Cobalt Turquoise, just a little bit. I don't want to use a ton because, I mean, let's be honest, most lollipop sticks are white, so I just want to use a little bit. Okay. And then we are going to break out some Sparkle Pop for the stars and the little sprinkles on top of, would you call that a cake pop or another lollipop? If it's the same size as the lollipop, that's either a really big lollipop or a really tiny cake pop. Horrible. Yeah, okay, thank you. I was trying to figure out how to say that delicately, but I mean, if the books do it better justice, I mean, I feel like the idea, for a person who likes Buffy the Vampire Slayer like myself, I feel like it's a storyline I could probably get on board with. I'm using the Indian Red Light. So if the books are significantly better, then I might give it another shot. And then again, it may just make me angry at the shows. What, a sequel for which movie? For Aragon? Okay. Just using a little bit of this to give it a little bit of variation here. And then we might actually grab just a little bit of green and give this background just a little bit of help real quick. So let's do Prussian green, I think. Let's see, that's phthalo green. We want Prussian green. That is number 55. There it is. Never read or seen Twilight. No, see, this is why I have you here, Shannon. You help me out. Yeah, well, Twilight was popular, Ev, when... Oh gosh, when did Twilight come out? I don't think it was high school. I don't know. Anybody know off the top of your head when Twilight came out? Of Secret Garden, that's pretty accurate to the book. Oh, nice. Okay. The Holiday. Is that the one with, Cameron Diaz and, Gosh, all I think is Celine Dion's song. You know, the girl that plays Rose from Titanic. 2008. Okay, so yeah, I was in college when that came out. So I was still young enough to get into it, but old enough to think that it was pretty goofy. Oh, Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Kate, thank you. Yeah, Kate Winslet. Is that what it is? Is that what the holiday is? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so Prussian green now. Is that one where they like swap houses or something like that? Jack Black's in it too. Yeah, Kate Winslet. Thank you. Terrible with names, honestly. Okay. So obviously it would be hard to go lighter when you're adding like pencil on top of paint, but if you want to go darker, then it is perfectly acceptable to use pencil. Yeah, Kate Winslet. Okay. I love Sense and Sensibility, Leslie. I love it so much. That's right. I do still need to watch Bernie. Hang on. Hang on. I'm going to write it down, Shannon. I'm telling you, if I don't write things down during stream, I don't remember. All right, Bernie. Okay, wrote it down. My sister recommended, because she knows I like kind of goofy stuff, it was like a vampire thing, but it's like the vampire meets the or like a vampire mover. I can't talk. Exclamation point words. A vampire movie meets The Office. And what was it? It's like what they do in shadows or something like that. I started it just briefly last night. I can see how it could be funny, but I haven't made it all the way through because we ended up going to bed. But I'll probably try and watch the rest of it tonight. I don't know. Has anybody seen it? Like, should I be prepared for how this thing's gonna end? Like, I don't know. Oh, really, Leslie? Okay. Yeah, the Sense and Sensibility with Emma Thompson and Kate Winslet. That is what I'm thinking about. In that case, Steve will probably love it. He loves that kind of just stupid humor. Yeah, What We Do in the Shadows. It's very funny. Okay. Watch the longer BBC one, not the oldest one, but the one before the movie. Oh, okay, okay. But, yeah, it seems funny so far. It really does seem like, you know, vampire horror meets The Office. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Let's bust out our sparkly pens. So these are the Glitter Plus gel pens. I want to do this kind of gold here. Hi, Daniela. You're never late. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Okay, and then we're gonna get the pink. This one. Is Steve in the chat? I think he has it up, but I heard him puttering around upstairs, so I don't think he's actively listening. But he also tends to the children while I am doing this, so that is acceptable. Let's just do pink and yellow for now, or maybe we'll grab the other yellow too. Well, these ones are the Super Glitter Gel Pens. I absolutely love them. They're so sparkly. Okay, so we have two different yellows. They don't have names, but I'm using the darker yellow. The Gilded Age, HBO, it's everything. Okay, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and use this gel pen here. I know it's hard for you to see, so just give me a moment. Alternatively, if you wanted to, you could also use the Pentel Milky Pot pens. That could also work on this. With the glitter gel pens, it works better when you can like tilt it and kind of see, especially when the color doesn't immediately stand out from what you're putting it on top of. Let's see, is this in focus? Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, then let's do the pink. Hey, sweetie. Going to bed? All right. Love you.
Thank you.
Get some sleep.
Hi, Jen Chat.
Okay, so we're just using the pink. The trick to this, though, is just to make sure you don't drag your hand back over it. And there, yep, you got it. Yeah, I love Sense and Sensibility. All right, let's do little pinks here, but we're also going to use some of the yellow. There we go. Oop, that one was not as much of a dot as I intended. Okay. Go. Bonus payoff, exactly. Well, seeing it's about 10 seconds, so by the time, I usually let her know that you guys all said goodnight, because by the time she's out of the room, that's when you guys get to see it. All right, so this was the lighter yellow one. Let's go ahead and do a few dots of the lighter yellow one up here. And then we will be ready to move on to a new candy. Okay, let's zoom out for just a sec. It's a little bit brighter for you guys than it is for me. Yeah, that's almost too dark, but yeah, that's our first one. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Aw, no, you're not weird. And she loves it. She loves seeing her hand underneath the screen. Okay. So let's move that to the side. We're gonna shift the pencils because we're doing paint, pencils, gel pens, the works. Gonna move that over there. Okay, we're gonna close up the pencils and then we're gonna move down here and we're gonna do the watercolor in the next one. Thank you. All right, move that out of the way so I can move this up. We are gonna work on this lollipop. So the question is, you know, I think we're just gonna roll with it and I'm gonna start with blue for the background. I think blue would be really pretty for that. So let's get our watercolors here. I'm gonna zoom out for a second. Try and fit everything in over here. Okay, we got our little, it's a nice thing because these actually come with a watercolor color chart. You want a Tootsie Pop? There you go. Hi, Sheena, how are you? All right, so now we are switching back to watercolor and we are gonna start with cerulean blue. So we're gonna get that mixed up here. Here, we can switch to that one for you there while we mix this up. Okay. There we go. It's nice and bright. The trick is though my water's all the way over here, so I gotta make sure I'm not dripping water on my page where I don't intend. It does have Smarties. Ooh, we'll do the Smarties next. Well, I mean, we're gonna do the lollipop, but then after the lollipop, we'll do the Smarties. There we go. Happy birthday, Sheena! This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday! You can put some hypes in chat. Tell Sheena how awesome she is on her birthday. Exclamation point hype. All right, we're gonna use the cerulean blue. It's the lightest one. Okay, that's obviously pretty dark, so I'm gonna quickly clean my brush. I'm gonna pick some of that up and try and drag that out just a bit. There we go. So I know I need to go much lighter on this for the next round. Here we go. Okay, a little bit more water. You're welcome. Universal birthday song there for everyone. Happy birthday. You have any big birthday plans? Okay, let's see. I won't do it all the way down to the stick. Something about watercolors just gives it a really kind of nice look. Okay. Yeah, I was really impressed because we went to a few restaurants the last couple of days, just, you know, because we were visiting family and everything. But I was just, like I said, they had a lot of gluten-free options, but here's the thing I was surprised about, because I mean, I've been on an adventure with gluten-free food for a while, and you know, not all gluten-free foods are made equal. Some are considerably worse than others, but I was really impressed. Like, a number of the places actually had really good gluten-free options. Like, there was a place we went where we got a burger and like it actually had a decent gluten-free bun. Like, yeah, I was impressed. Oh, that sounds nice though. I like that. Nice and relaxing. You don't have to cook. So I call that a win in my book. I mean, it's also 2022, so I think most places, or at least most mainstream places, cater to gluten-free. I mean, if I was like dairy and like egg-free, that would get immensely more complicated. But yeah, I was impressed. Okay, I'm going to do a quick dry on this light blue, and then we're gonna add some darker blue. Oh gosh, I didn't switch it back from the main thing. I apologize. Let's go ahead and dry this just a little bit. Right, Alex? It sounds good to me. Now I'm not gonna zoom it in anymore because this way this angled, I need room for the watercolors on here. I don't wanna knock everything off. There we go. Birthdays are exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna do for mine this year. I honestly have no idea. It's next month, so I should probably get thinking on it. I don't know. Now that we're slowly starting to go out to eat more places, maybe we should go somewhere. Do a family birthday dinner or something. Probably one of my favorite birthdays, probably favorite birthday in Texas is Steve took me, when the kids were younger, we got a babysitter for all day, and Steve took me to this ranch where they did horseback riding, and we did, I think we ended up going riding for like a solid hour. It might have been an hour and a half, because I think each ride was 45 minutes, but we did it for an hour and a half. So we got to be gone all day, go ride horses, and then we went to this, it wasn't an Amish village. It might have been Mennonite, but basically it was one of those places where they like hand make absolutely everything. The food, oh my gosh, the food, it was so good. But it was just this full day out, and the kids were pretty young at the time, so it was a very welcome trip out of the house. Okay, so now let's grab, do we want to do, these are our color choices here. I mean, we can always mix and make our own colors, but I'm thinking we're gonna mix a little bit of indigo and a little bit of phthalo blue. So that's this one and this one here, these two that are next to each other. Okay, so indigo is the third one from the end. Go, so that's this one here. I'm gonna mix that here. Okay, that's indigo, and then we're gonna grab phthalo blue. Yeah, that's a nice color. And then we're gonna water that down quite a bit. So I'll take just a little bit, and I'm gonna move it over here and water it down. Okay. Go. And zoom in just a little bit more there. All right, so we're gonna use that mix, a very watered down mix. And we're gonna add a little bit, ooh, that's pretty wet. The thing of it is you gotta move quickly once you start to put it down. So make sure everything is on hand when you do this. Oh. And then when this dries too, we'll probably add a little bit more pencil on top when we're done. Go. A little bit more. I don't know. What was your, like, what was everybody's favorite birthday celebration? Steve legitimately got me for a surprise party one year. I was very impressed. He even got me somehow he got me to, because it was at my apartment at the time. And I forget the reasoning he gave me, because he knew that I wouldn't want to have people over if the place wasn't clean. So somehow he convinced me, like, obviously he helped and everything, but the place was clean before the party, and he legitimately got me. Like, we have pictures of me, like, getting the crud scared out of me. But I've had 2 successful surprise parties in my life. One when I was younger, and then that one, and that was pretty good. The horse one was really good. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, I had a lot of good parties when I was a kid. Mom used to always make the cakes. They're nice. Oh, nice, Brooke. 30s are awesome. I've enjoyed my 30s. I feel like my 30s is when I've started to honestly kind of truly figure myself out. You know, who I am, what it is I enjoy, and what do I really want to do with my life. Okay, so we're going to keep drying that. It's still a little bubbly. Yeah, we'll definitely add some darker blue pencil. Well, we all know I'm just going to be 36 again. I literally spent the entire last year. Somehow, at some point, I switched and thought that I was 36, but nope, I'm currently 35. Not that that's a bad thing. Steve literally gave me back a year of my life. Like, that's birthday present enough right there. I just can't believe I got it so wrong. Like, apparently I can't do math of any kind. Like, it's common knowledge that even little Steve is better at math than I am. It's hilarious. I have to rely on my calculator. Math has just never been my thing. Let's see. Colors for the lollipop. We're definitely going to do some orange. Some orange. I have to think about it. We could do like orange, red, and yellow, but yeah, I kind of want to do colors. Maybe like orange and green. Maybe a purple in there. That could be nice. Okay, it's almost completely done. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, so we're gonna move our paints aside now. We're gonna swap places with our pencils and paints. Oh yeah, math is just, it is not my thing. Let's see, okay, color chart here. Grab these pencils that we used a minute ago. We're just doing the pencil swap. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll zoom out for a second while we choose our colors. We're gonna grab our orange. I'm gonna start with that. Let's get, I wanna do bright colors. Let's do cadmium orange deep. And then let's do cadmium orange light, which is number 74. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Okay, so there's an orange color. Math is harder. Math is so hard. Like, my brain just doesn't function with math stuff. Like, it just doesn't, things don't connect. Okay, let's get Purple Lake Deep. You know, I find this interesting too, this ultramarine violet. Has anybody else had, in their Castle Arts, has anybody else had their ultramarine violet bleed like this? Like, you see how the pink has kind of bled out from the sides? I don't know what it is about that pencil. Okay, let's see. Now let's grab, do we want heather purple or mauve or cornflower blue? Let's just get heather purple. Okay, heather purple. Then we'll get a green. Let's do phthalo green light and castle green light. Okay, phthalo green light and castle green light. All right, is that all the colors I want for this lollipop? I think so. I math every day and love it. See, that's the whole reason I married Steve. He's much better mather than I. All right, we're gonna give these a quick sharpen. Somebody in the relationship should be able to teach our kids how to do math. Or at least help them with their homework. I'll help them with their art projects. Past that, man. I teach them all about the color wheel. Okay, last one. There we go. I'm gonna sip of water here. Okay, so we're gonna start with orange. And we're gonna start with our darker colors. So cadmium orange deep. Let's make sure we are in focus, and we are. And we are going to alternate colors. So let's just start in the corner here. I'm not gonna worry about shadow with this yet, because we're gonna grab probably, oh, look at me. I'm already messing it up. Hang on, I should have skipped 2 colors, and then we are off to a fantastic start. Fantastic. Okay, back to it. So here we go. Cadmium orange deep. See, it lifted up a little bit of the ink. That could be one way. If you wanted to eliminate some of the black lines, you could try and erase away some of the lines. Okay, let's go here. Actually, let's add a little bit more there. There we go. Oh, I did it again! Oh my gosh. Okay. Someone teleport over here and remind me every 2 spaces. Every 2 spaces. Oh my gosh. My brain needs to catch up with the rest of my brain. Every 2 spaces. I'm just gonna make a song. Every 2 spaces, I lay down my orange, and not every 1 spaces, because you keep messing up. That's my song. 2 spaces, 2 spaces. Don't put the orange every 1 space. Otherwise, Spider-Man will come on over and hit my hand. Look out! Put the orange every 2 spaces. Every 2! Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Loretta. How are you? That'll be the trick. How many different known tunes can I use to make up a song about how it needs to be every 2 spaces? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm gonna jinx myself though. I like that secret. All right. That's the other thing. On Planet Emily, we just bust out into song all the time. All right, we'll do our lighter color in a little bit. I want to get these other colors mapped out. So we're going to do purple next. Yeah, every 2 spaces. Exactly. All right, now this one needs to go right next to the orange, but still every 2 spaces. All right, Purple Lake Deep. Purple Lake Deep sits right next to the orange. It needs to be on the left until you get to the other side of the lollipop, because then it goes on the right. I think. Nope, still on the left. I'm gonna stop now. Are you surprised at all? I mean, honestly. All right, I don't know why Spider-Man's the chosen tune. It's just the first one that popped into my head. This is the quality content that you all come here for. My song piggybacking skills. All right, let's see. We're doing it. I don't want to jinx myself though, because I probably will. Okay. Purple. It'll be much easier when we get to the green. It's just going to be all the spaces that are left. Okay. We did it! Huzzah! All right. All right, let's see. Our darker color, Castle Green Deep. Castle Green Deep is what we're going to use. And now we got to cover up all the orange that we messed up on. Covering up all the orange that we decided to put all willy-nilly. Instead, it's for the green color. I'm going to stop now because everyone's going to run. Look out! These are awesome songs. Okay. We're doing good. It's not even that late. Like, I can understand the loopiness if I've been streaming for a while. But it's not even that late. All right, so greens. All the way through, and then we're going to choose our lighter colors, and then we'll choose... I missed an entire circle. Okay, then. But at least I had the greens all in the right spot, so... All right, what is your #1 favorite dessert? Go. Mine that I have a hard time denying is chocolate chip ice cream. I love chocolate chip ice cream. It's so good. Also, I like Reese's peanut butter cups, but only if they're frozen. Ooh, key lime pie. Yeah, geometry's hard. You know, I have never made a key lime pie. I should do that at some point. Woohoo, look at that, I did it. Tapioca pudding. Moose Tracks frozen yogurt. Okay, I feel like I know what that is. There's gotta be some chocolate involved. Shannon, fill me in. What, is it like something kind of like Rocky Road, or what is the Moose Tracks? Ooh, peppermint shakes, cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake. Chocolate with salted caramel. Sarah, I just like desserts. That was probably funnier than it should have been, but wine is involved. I love it, Sarah. All right, cadmium orange light. I must know more about this Moose Tracks. Like I said, I imagine it's something Kemp's brand. Okay. Hold on. Kemp's brand. There we go. It has mini peanut butter. Oh, mini peanut butter cups in it. Oh, snap. Okay. We might need to do some hunting for, that sounds good. Not in yogurt. Well, I mean, frozen yogurt. I mean, and honestly, frozen yogurt is basically ice cream as far as flavor. It's got a, I don't know. Would you say it has a different texture? Like the creaminess value is a little bit different, but it's still good. Like we have like frozen yogurt places here, and I still do mix-ins that are just the same. It's amazing. It sounds like it. Peanut butter cups in cannolis. Okay, so cannolis sound, we're gonna use Heather Purple. Cannolis sound absolutely delicious to me, but I have never had any. Of course, now it might be too late. Is there such a thing as gluten-free cannolis? Or would that just be like a sad, sad day? Because I know that it's like a deep fried shell, and then in it, there's like a cream of some kind. And does it have chocolate chips in it? I feel like it has chocolate chips in it. Or is it a frosting that's inside? Yes, yes I can. Hi, Melissa. I actually still have some downstairs. A sad, sad day. I'm sorry. At 9:30 p.m. by myself to get a book and some special dessert. Well, that depends. Is it safe for you to go by yourself? Is it a sketchy Walmart? If it's safe, then I say yes. I mean, if you're walking there at 9:30 at night, then probably not. But if you're driving, then I say go for it. I cannot resist cannoli. Boston cream peanut butter. Wait. Let me read that again. Boston cream peanut butter cup cake. What? What is... Okay, this phthalo green light is way too dark. We need something lighter. We're gonna grab, I think I meant to grab Castle Green Light. Castle Green Light, number 59. 59, that's Castle Green. We need Castle Green Light. Hang on, where is it at? Is that it? Yes, that's it. It's a ricotta cheese and cream cheese. Wait, so is it kind of like cheesecake inside? Ah, then yes, I say go. Celine. It can be questionable at times, but it has very good options. All right, Castle Green Light. Now I'm really curious. Maybe I should just look up a gluten-free cannoli recipe. I'm sure someone out there has created one, and I bet I could try and make something like that. But I'm imagining that it's got like a little bit of a like cheesecake flavor to it. Because I'm assuming it has like sweetening in it. Sweetener? I'm not sure. Ooh, yeah, Johanna. Okay, Purple Deep Lake again. We're gonna make it just a little bit darker. Steve's favorite cookie that I make is probably the pinwheel cookie. But it's nice because with those 1-for-1 flowers, you can make almost any regular cookie recipe. The texture might be slightly different, but you can make almost any cookie recipe and have it be essentially the same. Okay, then Castle Green Deep again. We're gonna darken this up. This is gonna get a bit more depth to it. We're just laying down the kind of base colors at the moment. What should we do for the outside of it? That's a good question. Let's see. All right, now this lighter green. Right, it does. There was this baking show that I watched with an Italian family. They lived in New Jersey. What was the name of it? I'm trying to remember. But they made cannolis in their bakery. I don't think his name was Tony. Something. Can't remember. I want to say it was a TLC show. Ah, lurking and coloring. Yes, I am enjoying it. Like, I'm learning things about it that I never realized before. It's very intriguing. I really enjoyed the Kirk episode. That one was really good. Okay, now let's use our lighter orange. Cake Boss! Thank you, Sarah. It's been so long since I watched it, but I just remember them making cannolis in that show, and they looked really good. Okay. All right, so there's no stick that continues up. I'm trying to decide if this line on the outside is like the wrapper or what? Buddy, that's what his name was. Okay, it's all coming back now. All right, all right. Let's do the wrapper in kind of a reddish pink because that's what I was gonna use for the kind of shadowy color. So we have Indian red light. So what we're gonna do is on the outside of this, is we are going to just do a little bit here. Just on the outside of the wrapper. Because it's clearly kind of a clear wrapper. Okay. And then we're gonna darken up the left side here. You know what we might actually try is grab ourselves one of our blenders. I've got one on hand here. Okay. All right, because this is still going to be kind of raised above one another. Here we go. Did you really? Johanna, you have met like so many famous people. It's ridiculous. Double fudge brownie, blue bunny ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good. I do love me some brownies. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and make this just a tad darker. Same thing with this side. This side's going to be the darkest side. Wrapper that goes over that. Just a little bit of shade in here. Okay, I'm gonna grab that blender real quick. Duff Goldman Ace of Cakes guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen, that's where they make those really big, tall, like super impressive cakes, right? All right, I can't remember how Castle Arts react to the blender, but we're gonna check here. It does okay. Because I mean, candy is supposed to be pretty bright and vibrant. There we go. Okay. Oh, I used my hand. Sorry. Sorry. You add cream cheese to the mixture. Oh, that's new. I've never done that before. What does the cream cheese do for it? Okay, so now we're going to grab that cobalt turquoise again for the stick, just a little bit. And then we're going to grab our Indian red again. Was it Indian red light? Sorry, Indian red light. Here we go. Okay, let's see. How do I want to do this? Because it's clearly got a wrapper on it. So let's grab one of our white pens here. Is this one gonna be agreeable? Let's see. He's not a kind man. Okay, good to know. All right, not that one. Let's see if one of our white gel pens is gonna cooperate. Yeah, I think that might be okay. All right, let's see. It's okay. I just wanted to show a little bit of a highlight to show that this is kind of a plastic wrapper here on this lollipop. There we go, that's not too bad. I thought about doing a white outline on the outside, but it wouldn't be consistent with everything else. So I think I'm just gonna leave that. So nothing too bright, but just enough to say, hey, this is a plastic wrapper on top. Oh, interesting. Cereal and go to bed. That's okay. You can get it another day. All right, let's get a blue for the background so we can kind of make it a little bit few different colors. Let's do I can't talk. Oh my goodness. Ultramarine. Ultramarine. I think that might be it for now. And let's see if we can make this just a little bit different. It's okay to go over the stars. We're going to grab our gel pens here shortly to do the stars and the dots. And then we're going to move down to the Smarties. Okay, so we're just doing a little bit of the blue. I might grab a lighter blue too to kind of even this out. Go. All right, let's grab cerulean blue light. Does he really? Oh, I didn't know he did that. That's cool. All right, primary blue actually I think is what we want to use. Oh, there it is. I looked right past it. I didn't know he was based in New York. All right, primary blue. A little bit up here. There we go. Just a little bit kind of fluff behind it. Okay, let's grab our gel pens. We need the orange, the green, and the purple. So this one, I have some of those donuts in the fridge. Honestly, after all this sweets talk, I'm probably gonna go down and heat up a couple of those. Let's see, do we want that green or? No, I think we wanna do this green. And then we'll do orange, this nice kind of, let's see, is that one gonna be? I wanna make sure that we get orange and not gold. Sometimes it might look a little bit more goldy. Let's check here. Ah, that's a good orange. We'll use that one. All right, so we're gonna do green, purple, and orange. Maybe my first cannoli made by an Italian grandmother or to die for. Oh, that's amazing. See, now I feel like I really need a cannoli. All right, let's do orange here on this star. Yeah, I definitely got to get some donuts after this. You're making me hungry. Okay. Orange there. Let's do purple here. It's a pretty dark one. It's coming out more blue, honestly, but did I have a more purpley one? This one was more purpley, wasn't it? That's a better purple. I should have done that. Okay. When that's dry, we might go over it with this purple one, see if we can make it to look a little bit more purpley. All right, green. Here we go. Let's throw in a few of these orange sparkles. Yeah, but for me, they'd have to be gluten-free, and so the breaded part of it, I doubt is probably gluten-free. So I think I'd have to do my research and find the right one. All right, that's the orange. All right, let's try and use this purple on top of this one here. Yeah, that's a little bit better, but we'll add these purple dots here to kind of make up for it. Here we go. All right, let's add a few more green dots. Had a heart attack when he found out I'd never had a cannoli, so his aunt makes them for me. Oh my gosh, that's what you seriously sound like. You have like the best boss. He sounds so awesome. Okay. All right. I think that's it for that one. So now we're going to shift the pencils and the pens again. And we are going to go back to paint. And we're going to work on these Smarties. Okay, remove that over there. Okay, get our brushes back. Let's see. Where did those ones go? Hang on. There they are. I had hidden them under the pencils. We're making sure the cook is Italian. Oh, absolutely. Sarah, these are the Arteza Super Glitter Gel Pens. I absolutely love them. Cannot recommend them enough. Go figure. That's the one thing I don't have the link for. Down below. I think I just didn't, woo! I didn't think to grab them. All right, we're gonna move that, but I highly recommend them. They're really good gel pens. All right, we're gonna shift down, ta-da! And actually, we are gonna put the paint down here because we're so far down here. Okay, we are going to do, let's do, I think a pink on the background of these Smarties. But you need the metal tube thingies. All right, I'll search metal tube thingies on Amazon. No, I'm just kidding. No, I know what you're talking about. They're the ones that fit in there. Okay, so for our pink, I think scarlet red would look really nice, and then we'll just lighten it really well, and then we'll maybe do some like magenta pink to go with it. A little bit of sip here. Okay, so there's the magenta. There is scarlet. That is the fifth one over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it is. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Oh, there's a little bit of blue over here. Oh well, we're getting a nice little almost purpley color now. That's cool. We'll embrace it. Here, I can zoom out a little bit so you can see what I'm mixing. I had a little blue left over from, that might have been the blue we used earlier. Oh well. We're rolling with it. All right, I'm gonna dry my brush off because I don't want too much water. All right, time for the pink on the Smarties. Or rather, behind the Smarties. Oh no, we need more pink than that. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's a nice pink. And I'm okay with it being a little bit darker because, as we all know, Smarties are kind of a light colored candy. So we're going to be dealing with some light colors on this one. Go. Oh, nice, Ev. Thank you. Okay, I'm super excited about that now. And you might have responded, but I didn't see it. So the filling, is it kind of like does it kind of end up coming out sort of like a cheesecake texture or similar flavor? I am definitely curious. The way that Christine Karen does her watercolors, she's so, I mean, I know her things are sped up, but she's so good with them. A little bit more water. Wait, they're rockets? Is that those brightly colored ones? All right, well, I have a color scheme in my head already, so they're Smarties now. It's maybe the candy on the Emily planet. Ricotta cheese and powdered sugar and vanilla. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, if they're rockets, then there's those like yellow and purple and orange and green ones, right? Yeah, we're turning them into Smarties. Oh, Smarties are... Okay. Okay, well, Smarties for here are these, they look like this, but they're like lighter pastel colors. Think Necco wafers, but smaller and better. Ooh, actually, I think I might have some Smarties downstairs. There's the test if Steve's listening. Steve, if you're listening, can you bring a package of Smarties up? Ah, okay, yeah. Smarties in the US, Rockets in the UK. Yeah, they're tart. Yeah, tart's good. Okay. Yeah, tart. I always forget about the changes, you know, when it comes to different countries and different kinds of candy. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna set our paint aside again. Boop, boop. Here we go. All right, and we're gonna switch to pencils. Rockets in Canada too. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see, I think we'll do the pencils this way. There we go. Oh, hi, Steve. Thank you. All right, here we go. Smarties. So what colors do we have? We have like all pastels. We have green, we have white. Okay, does anybody think that they taste the same all the way throughout? Because the white ones are my favorite. But we have green, white, orange, red, and yellow, I think are the colors. Smarties are chocolate covered in hard candy and yummy. Ah, okay. Let's see, those kind of sound like, what are they called here? Like sixlets or something? Like S-I-X-L-E-T. They're like the little chocolate covered balls. Hi, Silva. Okay, so we need some light colors. I think we have most of these colors out. Yeah, they're little pastel kind of tart little. I don't say that they melt in your mouth eventually. I don't know if that counts for it. So we're just gonna grab, let's see, let's start with green, and let's grab the mint green, because now that I've got the Smartie here in front of me, I can see it. There you go. If I was really feeling fancy, we'd try and like color it like with the exact reflections and everything. Here, we'll move it there so we can see. Sixlets, yeah, that's what they are. I always feel weird saying that word, like I'm gonna missay it or something. All right, so we're gonna do mint green. And we're not going to do a pattern of like every 4 with the green. As you can see, it kind of is just sporadic about how they all fit in here. So let's do another green here. Nice thing is it's coloring up that little bit of pink that I got over on the background pretty nicely. Yeah, compressed powdered sugar, but tart. Right, Loretta? It's a weird word. I don't like to say it. I always feel like I'm gonna say it wrong. All right, let's zoom in just a little bit more. Here we go. And let's shift that up just a bit. There we go. All right, and then let's do one here. But yeah, they're very pastel in color. Throw one over here. Seems like there's almost pink and there's red in here, like slightly different colors. All right, let's do a yellow now. So lemon yellow light. Oh, that's almost too light. Let's do the lemon yellow. I think that'll be better. Lemon yellow light was just way too light. I know we might try and do a little bit of a glare on the plastic wrap. Use the white gel pen. Let's put a yellow one here. Okay, for our pink one, let's grab Azalea pink, and we're definitely gonna put our pink one here where I overlapped on the background. That works out well. All right, here's the pink. Let's do a pink one here. For the white ones, should we try a little bit of gray? Like maybe warm gray light. Hi, Lee. They were called fizzies when I was a child, but they're still available and still yummy. Okay. Oh, it has lavender in them? Ooh, let's add a lavender. Why not? I'm down with that. That's the thing, because every package isn't going to have the exact same in them. Let's see. Oh, mauve. Mauve would be good for it, actually. That's a nice light purple color. All right, let's do lavender. I don't even know. This might have been leftover Halloween candy. I don't have a clue. Usually with the kids, we eventually just put all the candy in a big gallon bag, because obviously they're not going to eat it all, you know, super quickly. And so then we just, you know, every now and then we're like, can we have a treat? I'm like, all right, go for the Halloween bag. Although at some point I suppose we should probably pull it just because of its age. I don't know. Candy goes bad eventually. These probably never go bad, honestly. Ooh, orange. We need to throw in some orange ones. Oh, absolutely, Sarah. It's so interesting. Yeah, Belinda sent me a box of Australian candies and chocolates. In fact, I've still got the little koala on my light here. But it was really interesting trying all the different ones. And the chocolate really does taste differently. All right, cadmium orange light. Okay, let's do one more here. And then let's grab our gray and just see if we can give it a little something. Let's see. Warm gray light. Yeah, potato chips. Although they're not chips there, they're crisps. Crisps. All right, warm gray light, just a little bit. Honestly, you guys probably aren't going to see much of it. Yeah, that's good enough on there. Okay, but I also want to add a little bit of a shadow to it. So let's grab Heather Purple, actually. Heather Purple or maybe Delft Blue. Delft Blue would be good. Delft Blue, here we go. We're gonna put it on the underside here. There we go. I mean, it's such a light candy. We can't put that much color on it. Crisp make more sense. That's fair. But it always like throws me because then chips are fries. Probably a can of whipped cream to put it on nice. Oh wait, what did you get? Cheesecake just arrived. Nice, Sigrid. Can you quickly invent teleportation and bring me some cheesecake? Because I'd be down for some cheesecake. Yeah, potato chips in the US. Eating a sandwich and crisps the other day. I had to explain to him what crisps were. I love it. Okay, a little bit more of this blue under here. We might put a little bit on top too. Maybe. Or, actually, better yet, I have a different idea. Better yet, we are going to grab a white Prismacolor. Southern Union, yes, yep, same here, Sarah. All right, we're going to grab this Prismacolor white. And I'm actually just going to drag that across the top on there. Now it's dragging a little bit of the ink, so it's making it a little bit darker, but it's still kind of washing out that top part and still giving it a little bit of kind of a rounded sort of texture. We can do the same here, but that blue will still stand out, so it'll still be different than the top one. I think a white Prismacolor is appropriate in this situation because it is such a light styled candy. And then if we want our colors to maybe pop just a little bit more, we can go ahead and grab our colors again and just go over it just a bit so that we make sure colors don't get too muddied. Let's grab our pink. See, I've heard it all over the place. I think I used to say pop, but I say soda now. Let's see, pink there. Shannon, is it you that everything is Coke? Or who is it that says that everything is Coke? Somebody was saying that. I feel like then if I wanted a Coke, then I'd end up with a Coke. And what if I wanted a Sprite? You gotta be specific. That's what most people call them in the sip call. Yeah. Teleporting snacks. We need to invent that, right? I'm down with that. I want a little snack teleportation. Be delicious. There we go. All right, let's get a little bit of our... So it's slang here. That is true. Heck, at that point, we need to just figure out how to teleport ourselves. All right, we're gonna use a white gel pen. Okay. It stands out more because you're covering up the black lines, so that's what helps it. Because if it was just the pastel colors, this white highlight would not stand out as much. It's just to give it kind of that shine on the plastic. Say Coke, that's fair. If I have any, it's usually just Sprite, just something mild. We splurged and let the kids splurge, meaning they don't usually get something that's that sweet, but we did let them, since it was a special occasion this week, we let them go ahead and have Sprite with their meals. We use a little bit of blue on this little tie here. There we go. All right, for the stars, I'm actually thinking that we might go ahead and break out the Milky Pop pencils. I asked for a cola product, that's fair. Hubby in that southern middle Tennessee, there you go. All right, let's see. So let's get our Milky Pops. Let's see, that's yellow. The purple's okay. Is that? Yeah, that's the Milky Pop. Pink. Yeah, because I don't think I want to do white. I think that'll be good enough. All right, let's do a blue one. Let's make sure. Craving sushi. I have never had sushi before. Oh gosh, this is going to be one of those things. All right, I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, that's as far as we can go. Let's see if we can get this blue to work here real quick. Hang on. I'm blowing on it real quick. Give me a second. Gonna work. There we go. I know I'm just using the pen part here, but that's because I was just blowing on it. All right, and we'll use it to make a few of the little dots here. There we go. All right, that'll be it for the blue. Mountain Dew. Gosh, I had a friend that drank so much Mountain Dew in high school. Like, he practically lived on it. You have to ask for a pop or they don't know what you're wanting. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let's try the yellow. See if the yellow's working. Yellow is working. Sweet. All right, we're going to do yellow for this star here. I mean, if we're going to do pastel colors, it just makes sense to stick with pastel colors rather than doing something super dark like the gel pens would. All right, so that is the yellow. Let's make sure the green is working. Okay, nope, we're gonna have to wake up the green a little bit. Hang on. Is that working now? Okay, I think that might work. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're gonna fill in with the green here. Okay, then all we have left is the pink and purple. We will probably skip the pink just because it's a pink background, but we'll do purple for the rest of the dots, I think. Oh, right. Well, Sarah, here's the crazy thing. It's like when I say he drank too much, he literally drank it constantly, like all day. Yeah, like you said, all day. And like he detoxed it from one point and it was just like his body like went into like, I don't even, it was bad. It was a literal detox from the Mountain Dew. And he's like, he now as an adult, like he never drinks it ever, but that was all he drank. How he kept all his teeth, I don't even know. Okay, purple should be working now. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting my mouth here and I'm just blowing, like I'm closing it around so no air is escaping. And basically I am doing my best to push the ink down. You know, we might throw in a few pink dots in here, because it is going to be a little bit darker than the pink we have behind it. Let's go ahead and use that pink. Cherry Mountain Dew, yeah. All right, now let's use, yeah, a little bit of pink. We'll do a few extra dots. Yeah, that's good because it still stands out. There we go. I feel like it's a very, very little 80s. You know what we didn't do though? We didn't add a little bit of pink to kind of darken it up. So we're gonna work around the gel pen and I wanna add just a little bit. So this is Pink Rose. Is that what I wanna use? Hang on. Or Rose Pink. Rose Pink I think will work. Yeah, that'll be good. So I wanna add just a little bit of variation in the pink here for the background. So it doesn't look quite like a flat pink. But we're gonna work around the gel pen because I got too excited to do the gel pen and forgot about it. My bad. Okay. Shannon, seriously, I am so happy that you introduced me to those donuts. Those are a game changer. I just keep them in the freezer, and every now and then when I'm craving something sweet, I just go grab those. Let's grab Purple Deep real quick. Purple Deep. Let's see, that's Grenadine Light. Hang tight, Purple Deep. That's Purple Light. Purple Deep, here we are. Okay. So Purple Deep, let's give that a sharpen. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a pretty significant jump in contrast for kind of the background behind the Smarties. We need to come up with like a universal name for these. Tart, chalky, white things. No, because they're not all white. Tart, chalky, nummy things? How about you'll be surprised how much you like these? In quotations. That's the name of it. Let's do a little bit over here. Yeah. Not too shabby. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop fiddling with it. Funny thing is it doesn't look like it's in focus, but it is in focus, I swear. Okay, look at that. We're coming along with our candy. Yes, yes, I wrote it down. It's underneath all of the gel pen marks, but it's down, which means I will remember to look for it. Gosh, I hope it's a brand we have down here. Either way, peanut butter cups and ice cream, tart, chalky pastels. There you go. Yeah, peanut butter cups and ice cream sounds flippin' amazing. I love it. Okay, so what time is it? 10:14. Let's see. We got like 15 minutes. We could do another paint background here. So for our next one, what do you say we just stick in a line and let's shift upwards. Sorry, I'm moving all these pencils over. And let's do this top one here. So for our painting background, we've done green, blue, and pink. What do you say we do? Let's see, we could do a yellow. Yellow would look nice here though. So let's save yellow for here. Let's do a purple up here, I think. Okay, now where? I haven't moved. Well, how am I losing things? Where did I set my? Okay, seriously. I haven't moved from this spot. Where did I? Oh, there it is. I put my color chart on top of the paint and I'm like literally just looking at this thing like, have I lost my mind? I mean, it's very possible that I've lost my mind. Return dinner was delicious. Where's that exploding spray girl? Popcorn, chicken, green beans, and pasta. Nice. Purple. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's see. I don't know that we have any straight purple colors on here. We might need to mix one. Oh, I guess we do. Oxford blue kind of is. And we have violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Ooh, that's right. Do I have exclamation point violet? I do have exclamation point violet. You're turning violet, violet. All right, let's move on down here. All right, so we're gonna do violet behind this one. Let's start with the Oxford blue and then use violet as the accents. So let's see, here's that paintbrush. Purple, yes, purple. Okay, so Oxford blue is this second one here. If I don't have it, I need to have it. Okay, I'm gonna mix. Yeah, why did that disconnect again? Hold on. Hold up. There we go. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I am gonna have to do some investigation because that just doesn't work for me. I have standards, little camera. You gotta do your job. There we go. Sounds good, Secret. Enjoy your cheesecake. There you go. Turn violet, violet. There you go. All right, so Oxford blue is what we're gonna start with. Oh yeah, that's pretty, I like that. But we are going to lighten it quite a bit because we're gonna add some more water. There we go. All right, let's start with our, let's see, are we, yes, we are good. We're gonna start with Oxford blue, even though it's kind of purple, but that's cool. We'll just roll with it. Maybe Oxford likes to have their blues kind of purpley. Okay. There we go. I like kind of this mix of us doing like painting and coloring. It sort of just mixes it up for the night. Not to mention these little individual ones. It's like we're doing a brand new picture for each one. There we go. Well, my resin stuff from Sophie and Toffee was supposed to be here yesterday, but it's coming from overseas, so it has had some sort of delay. I don't know what, but the point is it's not here yet. And I wanted it to be here, but hopefully it'll be here soon. I guess it's hard when you're shipping stuff from overseas. It can be a little unpredictable and supply lines, etc., etc. So who knows? What's a Gaviscon? Okay. A little bit more of this Oxford blue. Get a little bit more of that. Okay, and then we're gonna get actual violet. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, so violet here. It's a very purpley color. We have like a very cool blue and a very warm blue next to each other. Ooh, nice, Melissa. What kind of cookies? Yeah, that should be pretty good there. I like that. I like that a lot. A bit more water. You know, speaking of that Gilmore Girls thing I was listening to, they mentioned Chad Michael Murray. Is Chad Michael Murray doing anything still? I mean, he was huge, you know, in the early 2000s, One Tree Hill, et cetera, but, or maybe that was late 90s. I don't know when One Tree Hill came out. But I'm trying to think now, like he did a lot of like teenage heartthrob kind of movies. But is he actively doing anything right now? Like every now and then you have those actors and actresses that you don't hear of very frequently, and you're like, huh, I wonder whatever happened then. Like Gina Davis. Does Gina Davis do anything anymore? I don't know. He's at Hallmark now. Oh. Not a Moo ice cream. Okay. Oh, the Adventurefuls. Nice. Those were so popular this year. Those actually sold better than the Caramel Delights. Caramel Delights are also known as the Samoas in other regions. But yeah, the Caramel Delights usually sell a lot. They're usually a pretty big contender with the Thin Mints. Thin Mints are still like #1, but the Adventurefuls sold better this year. It was interesting. Okay, we need to dry this before it gets too mushy. After you woke up from your nap? No. What? Oh! No, what did I do? Oh, is that even salvageable? What? How did I? Oh no. What did I do? Okay. I'm gonna spread this out as best I can, and we're gonna make it work. I can go over this more when it's lighter like that. Well, guess we know what color we're making this one. What did I do? Okay. Okay, this is salvage. Oh, I got it there too. Okay, we're gonna thin this out. We can save this. I'm thinking positive. What did I do? Okay, if I saturate that anymore, I can save this. I can do this. No. It was on my dang hand. Somehow I touched it over here. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? When I was doing this, I must have rested my hand in the wet. Oh. Oh. All right. It's all right. It's okay. We're just gonna let this dry. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh. All right, this needs to dry thoroughly. I can't believe I did that. I'm just like, we're gonna dry the purple, and oh my gosh. See, I'm drying this, but this needs to be dried more now. It's okay though, it was wet enough, we were able to kind of spread it out. Yeah, we can totally save that. Maybe we'll make these candies just a little bit darker. We just gotta get it completely dry now because that was really soaked. And if I did pencil, yeah, 2 purple pictures, exactly. This is a warmer purple. Maybe I'll do this like more of a blue, maybe? If I were to do pencils on this section right now, the paper would just shred. All right, maybe that's what we'll start with. Like, I'm gonna keep working on this one, but I don't know if I wanna put that much on it. It'll look so different from the others if I use acrylic paint on it. No, we'll let it dry, and we will tackle the mistake when we come back on Monday. We're gonna keep working on this right now, but that way this one can get completely dry, and we will tackle the mistakes on Monday. We can all tune in next time to see how I actually fix this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I better make sure there's no more on here. Hang on. Oh my word. I'm wiping my hand off on the paper towel here. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I must have just rested. Yeah, exclamation point Violet. I must have rested that in the pan. That's all I can think of. It's cool. We'll make it work. All right. Complementary of purple is yellow. But I'm looking and it's 10:24. So here's what I'm thinking. All right, we're going to pick this up on Monday again. Breathe. But it was such a big splooch. It was all bluey and sploochy right there. It's the blue splooch. Shannon. So we'll pick this up again on Monday, and we'll do this one, and we'll save this one, and we'll save this one. This one's not too bad. This one we can work with. It's only a little bit. Thankfully, our style is we're doing blue sploochy in the back. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I had done this like without the sploochy backgrounds? Like, roll the clip. No. Actually, you know what? I did realize, I'm not seeing it on my phone, but I did realize that YouTube has a clipping feature now where you can actually make clips. I mean, I don't know what the point is. I don't know what you do with them. On Twitch, they store them somewhere, but that one's probably worth clipping a little bit. But huzzah for sploochy background. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. All right, everyone. I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get myself some donuts. Thank you everyone for being here. Sandy, I totally missed it. Thank you for subscribing 17 minutes ago. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Keep being awesome. I'll see you all here Monday night. In the meantime, enjoy your wonderful desserts, and I will see you in a couple days. All right, everyone. Bye.